Hi, my name is Afua Hagan. I'm here from the British Blacklist, and I'm really happy to be here with Vivian Oparah and David Jonsson to talk about your new film, Rye Lane. How are you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah, all about to see you. You look fab.
absolutely.
Ah, thank you. Trying to look like you guys. I've seen the film. I absolutely loved it. I have to say, with absolutely no bias, that it's probably in my top five favorite films of all time already.
Oh man.
Absolutely love it. It's hilarious. It's so relatable, and it's just so well done. So
Thank
tell
you.
me, how did you each get your parts in Rye Lane?
I mean, kind of like anyone else in a way. I definitely got the script sent through, and at the time, I think I was getting quite a lot of different things through, but well, none of it felt actually actually different. So I felt like I really wanted to, uh, as a young actor, like stretch myself. Um, so being able to like go for it and then meet with Rain, and we had a chat, and then we did some chemistry reads, and we were both paired with two different people, which
Mhm.
was like cool and fine. But then the second that they swapped the pairs and we had some contact with each other, it was easy. Like Vivian's just incredible. Like she has a really good way of giving you so much, which means that you don't have to do too much as an actor. And yeah, she's just brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, the script came into my emails, and my agent always gives me like a extra flag if she feels like it's something that I'm really, really gonna like or should do, and she did that. So gave it an extra. I just was really interested in the character of Yaz. I loved the script. I thought it was hilarious. But Yaz particularly, I was just like, oh, like a black female character who's like unapologetically messy, a bit of a whirlwind, very whimsical. Well, that's how I read her anyway. And I was like, that would be a joy to bring to life and a challenge. And yeah, I feel like it's also a really, really important kind of a duty as well to show like the like different facets of the black experience
Yeah.
in a way. So I was like, I'm game. And then as David told the story, that is how it went down. Yeah.
So you talked a little bit about the chemistry between you guys and how when you were paired up together, it just seemed to click. The script is incredible. Like I said, it's just so relatable. Was there a lot of ad-libbing in the script, or were you quite, did you stick to it quite strictly, or did you kind of make it more your own as you went along?
Yeah, Tom, Melia, and Nathan Byron, the writers for Yaz, were very aware they're writing for like a black female character. And they were like, like with the character that you've created, if there's anything that you feel like isn't right, like the script is yours to play with. Rain Alan Miller, the director, also encouraged us to like chew it up and spit it out, like do what we want with it. Would always give time at the end of the takes for improv,
Yeah.
which kind of got kind of crazy sometimes because we would just be trying to like throw each other off, but like within characters. So yeah, it was just this. It was such a like collaborative piece of work. Like it was kind of like a tapestry. Everyone came with like their little thing, and because of that, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like Vivian saying, we had so much freedom. I think I need that as an actor, just to be able to like run and not feel like I'm going a bit mad, because so Rain really allowed us that room to like go to there, come back, and then go again, and then be like, oh, that's what it is. And that just felt awesome. Also, we were filming in Peckham, which is like its own kind of beast, which
That's a third character.
it's a third
It's actually
character,
a
bro.
three-way,
Yeah,
this film.
yeah,
Yeah.
this film is right. Yeah, it's Rye Lane. So having Peckham come in, it's a spontaneous thing. So you kind of can't stick to any rules too much. You just got to live it and enjoy it. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you more about filming in Peckham, actually, and actually all around South London. Did that bring its own challenges? What was that like?
Not challenges, I guess joys. Like
Yeah.
Peckham, South London is definitely, yeah, the silent third character. But not silent at all. Very loud actually. Like it every day, because we're playing the same day for a lot of the film. It could have easily gotten monotonous or like repetitive. For us, it's hard to keep it fresh, but the environment threw so much at us every day, like good, bad, crazy, like that. But it was something for us to play with, especially for Yaz's character, who's so curious. It was such a bustling environment. There was always something that I could latch onto.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we were like two little kittens, and Peckham was like the yarn ball that we were,
I like that. Yeah, you know, and also what I really loved about this as well, and it's a testament to our director Rain, who really showed this to be a Peckham that is like gorgeous and fun and full, but also like it's true. Like it's not. We didn't make anything. There's nothing that's like fake about this. This is Peckham. We just probably haven't really seen a Peckham like this on camera before because of certain connotations, etc. Not to take away from anyone's experience, but this experience is real as well and just as valid. So yeah, I love that.
Vivian, you talked a little bit about your character being a bit messy, and also David, your character's in a little bit of a mess when we meet him as well. Dom and Yas have definitely got their own issues going on. How did you guys get into that space?
Yas can be so fast-paced and quick. You have to, and she's an escapist and a hedonist, like wrapped into one, and that can be intense. But you just have to sort of understand like the human motivations under why someone might not want to be in a reality that like we can see, and just one that lives in their own head. And once you do that, like, and you empathize with that, then I guess you can go as far as you need to with it. You dumped this funny, clever, successful accountant for this jobless human bin fire.
My rep precedes me.
Dom isn't. He's not kind of a mess. He's an absolute mess at the beginning. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of love that. I also don't think as like young black men, we kind of afford ourselves that. You know, I don't know. Yeah. There's something to that I found really incredible and true and kind of unafforded to us sometimes. So there's definitely like a climb to get to him. But in doing that, I was like, oh, this is like, you know, cathartic. Not that I would cry over a breakup. Yes.
Everyone has a mess.
You weren't about to bring up Eric and Gia, nah? Be cool.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
She knows I'm gonna be heartbroken all the time. Yeah.
It is described as this kind of not quite rom-com, and there's some really nice nods to common, like, you know, really well-known romantic comedies and some nice cameos and stuff as well. What was your favorite part about that? Your favorite cameos, and what did you learn from them?
All of our cameos are just like British legends in their own right, and they're all people that just wanted to support the film and story and pass on the baton or the burrito. And it was surreal, to be honest. These are people that we look up to. They have paved the way for stuff like Rye Lane to exist in different types of ways. So yeah, it was just bonkers.
Exactly that. And you know, one thing that I do quite like about it, watching it now, I mean, every day was a trip. You know, meeting Colin Firth was just something different for me.
You said it.
Yes. Yeah, but we're allowed to say it. I think we're allowed to say it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like it was, and then, you know, but and that was its own thing for me and for us as young actors, like making our way. But also we had like people like Manya come on and Michael Daffer come on, like Levi Roots, bruh. Like all of this was like really special to us, and they weren't just coming on for like a 5 second of fame. It was like they were coming on to be like, yo, this is something that we can give to. Like, no, you guys shine. You know what I mean? They were really beautiful in that sense. So all those days, I remember every single one, and shout out to all of them, man, because they made this film. Yeah.
Incredible. So tell me, where are Dom and Yas now? What are they up to?
Good question. Do you know what? I love them like you love them. Don't look at that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye. I went through the same sort of thing.
Apparently, she opened his mind and then her legs.
I'm done with all this toxic energy. What is she doing here, Julian?
Stealing your thongs, apparently.
Why would I do anything like that? Hi, Auntie.
You're probably into her.
Yes! Plot twist!
but that's got to be hands down the greatest hookup story of all time.
Get that boy there, son.